How you doing, everybody? Welcome back to the eSports Report. My name is Jack Dunlop. We are here live from the MLG studios in New York, covering all the great Call of Duty Season 3 action that went on last night. We just got done breaking down the first series of the night, Radius versus EG, and the great 3-2 Game 5 victory that Radius saw. Definitely not a full-on victory as they wound up beating EG as they had a sub, Fears in for Aches, but definitely a nice confidence boost for this Radius squad, now moving to 3-6 in the league. EG, on the other hand, went 0-2 last night due to that loss to Radius, as well as the forfeit to Denial, putting them at 4-6, definitely struggling right now in the beginning of Season 3. But the big match that went on last night was the Scuff Showdown match of the night. It was between Rise and Denial, two of the best domination squads in Season 3 right now. Rise was sitting at first place at 6-1, while on the other hand we saw Denial sitting in fourth. Both squads doing exceptionally well in Season 3 so far, so it was a battle of two of the best. Here you can see Rise Nation with Looney, Wheats, Pac-Man, and Attach. Pac-Man always playing that objective role for the squad. He's always carrying the bomb in S&D. He does what needs to be done for the team to win. That's why his stats may not be as beautiful as the rest. Looney has been playing with that broken hand in the beginning of Season 3. Barely even able to utilize his left joystick, but he's making it all work. Wheats, one of the most solid players on the squad, always putting up consistent numbers and remains calm during all the games, which I love to see. But the man to watch is Attach. He's been the MVP for this squad so far in Season 3. He played great on Curse Orange at X Games, which is really where he made the name for himself, dropping that 112-0 S&D performance. The guy's just a complete animal in the CoD League Season 3 so far. But they had to go up against Denial. This Denial squad has had the whole facelift after MLG Anaheim, and they consist of Replays, who used to be on FaZe Red, Study, who used to be on Envy Saints, who used to be on FaZe Black, and now Zuma. This squad definitely performing well online so far. All of them great at slang, always putting up good numbers. They have some of the sickest snipers in S&D in the league, so they are always putting up a good fight against any opponent that they have. Right now, both teams in domination. Denial was sitting at 9-3, or 12-4, sorry, and Rise was sitting at 9-3 in the league. So, two great domination squads. That's why I want to take a look at Game 1 to see who could take the early lead.
Replays is going to get his teammates on that B flag. Let's go over to Zuma, and there you see a 3-cap to start the game against Rise Nation. Let's show you what Wheats is up to for a moment. He's going to get B, it looks like. No, cut down just short. Pac-Man on the opposite side trying to capture C. Both cut down, make it all 4 dead as Study and friends will clear the way. Now he's going to be working for this B flag that was neutralized, but big plays coming out from both squads here in our first 2 minutes.
And now it's going to be Denial taking control of the B flag. So right now we're watching Study. He has the SMG in his hand, gets taken out. So 2 go down. Now let's see what Rise want to do. You see they have a pretty good setup around the map. But Saints, as long as he holds down this position, Rise won't be able to jump on B.
It was all up to Saints there to protect this B flag, but look at the positioning as Wheats wants to get very aggressive. He's cut down by another Remington, going to Attach, our player with the highest KD in the in the CoD League. And I want to see what he's up to with the Remington on the far right side. You can see Pac-Man trying to stack up on that B flag. Will get cut down, or will he? He's on a 8-4, make it 9-4 spree. Pac-Man going huge there with the double kill.
Yeah, and there you go. Going to throw down that trophy system. Usually the rule of thumb on Octane, when you're spawning on A side, if you don't have a line of sight on the broken Jeep, you don't want to hop on the B flag. And that's exactly why Pac-Man, they didn't have any control in there. He was so close to capturing it, but once one player from Denial was able to get control of that Jeep, they get a clear line of sight into the B flag and easily take him out.
Revan, I have to say I'm really loving the new orange hit marker when it has that death bullet. So here we go. Pac-Man back on your screen is leading his entire squad at 10-5, make it 10-6 with 3 captures already. Zuma, though, on the other side of things, dropping 12 kills to start off game number 1. Looney was there on the B capture, but Attach, I like his positioning, top broken. Now has a choice. Does he go over to C, or does he just keep slaying here from top broken? Feels the pressure and gets the knife right there. on replays.
Good anticipation as well. He knows there's a player bottom broken, wins that fight against Study, and they're pushing him for the 3-cap. One player bottom broken, but right now they are also losing the B flag, and these are big plays being made out of Rise because right now they're down by 21 points overall. So just cutting the lead by any means, and right now Denial, they're not getting any points. This is a really good end game for Rise.
Huge stuff going on in the last minute here from Rise Nation. I can't switch off of Attach until this man dies. He's killing everything. Finally, a knife to the heart. And just like that, 4 down, and Rise Nation back with B.
It's the same thing that happened to Rise a few seconds before that allowed to Denial to recap B flag. Rise, they had map control. They just weren't able to pick up the kills. It seems like both these teams favor being on the move and being the ones that make the play happen instead of being stationary and holding the spots on the map.
Attach on a 5-point spree, Looney on a 7-point spree, and Looney is going to go for this back flag at A. Nice shots through the window of the Hummer. One more player coming up. Big support coming there from Wheats with the Remington, and that is going to allow Looney to survive through a few grenades. Looney now defending himself, going for his 9 spree, and Looney actually is going to be in the double digits for this point spree. Out of ammo with the Remington, has to switch over to a new one.
And he's going to have to make this big kill on the B. Actually, that's going to be attached there. Huge plays coming out of Looney, though. He's on a 10-point spree, make it 11. As Rise, once again, they're coming alive in the final minute and a half of the game. They've taken the lead, and they have to now pin back way back in the strip club. Just take a look at the minimap throughout all of this spawn trap. You see Denial, they had 2 plays to make. They can either overextend towards C or try to rotate back and try to pick up A flag. It looks like they're going to try to rotate back, but they're just getting slayed as soon as they make a move happen.
I mean, I don't want to switch off of Looney because of this ridiculous spree. 13 points finally before he's cut down. Pac-Man, they're in position to protect A. You can see on the minimap the desperation from Denial, down a full 30 points. Only 1 player on the B flag. Saints is immediately dropped. Zuma on the opposite end trying to grab this C flag as they are being 3 capped still. Finally, it looks like they will have 1 flag back, but this game, Revan, it's over. Organization, you've seen this guy quite a bit in the last year.
Yeah, clearly he's got a lot of talent, but the one thing about him is that he's young, and we all know young teenagers, they tend to make a lot of stupid decisions. So,
And Attach continuing to dominate so far in Season 3. 37 and 18. I'm pretty sure he had like 2 10-point sprees there in that game. Looney really going huge, single-handedly holding down the C flag for what had to have been almost half of the second side. So really the Rise players are stepping up after a shaky start to the game, a big comeback for them. They got that slaying down by Strip. It really just got out of hand quick as they went on to win that game by almost 45 points. A big Game 1 win there against Denial. As I mentioned before, both these teams, their best game mode is domination. That's why it was crucial to take Game 1. Now let's see how the rest of the series began to break down after the Game 1 victory for Rise. You see there, they went on to win Freight S&D 6-4, so taking that huge 2-0 map lead going into Game 3. But then Denial woke up. The Denial squad we've seen excel so far in Season 3 really came to life, winning the Octane Blitz 12-9, definitely a lower score than the Radius versus EG game that had a combined 43 caps. This game had under half of that, and then finally they went into Sovereign Dom. I know it says S&D there, that should say Domination. They wound up winning that one by 15 points, so they all got tied up 2-2, and both of these squads really needed to win this Game 5. For Rise, it would have shown, hey, our good start to the Season 3 league, it wasn't just from momentum. You know, we've had a little bit of a break now. We're the real deal. We're beating Denial now. Denial wants to prove, hey, we can hang with the best. This would put them above the other 5-3 teams. So let's see who could come out on top on Search and Destroy.
You can't click start to see where the bomb is anymore. Here comes Looney picking up the 2nd kill in the round, immediately going for the bomb plant, but here comes Saints through 10. Could try to do some damage, but he's the last one alive.
Saints in a tough position, going for the bomb carrier kill, and he will get cut down. It's Looney picking up 2. Attach grabs the other 2, including first and last blood. Pushing forward, Saints is going to have his hands full. One sliding underneath the truck. It's cut down. Saints with the 2nd pick now, looking for a 3rd. Shots come in. He's got support. The bomb carrier right behind him. That's replays.
Yeah, I like the push from Rise, though, getting those smokes down near the B. Bomb site trying to push through. I think they just weren't able to execute on that kill on the Saints, but they were able to get first blood. It is all down to Wheats with 30 seconds remaining on the bomb. He's the last man standing. He gets taken out, and Denial are finally on the board, winning their first round. How long is it going to take Pac-Man for him to decide to start playing the bomb? When he finds 1 kill, there's the sniper shot from Study. So now Study knows that the bomb is down. His teammates should start rotating over. Let's see what Attach is going to do. Might get spotted from Study, but he's going to dip out towards the middle of the
Yeah,
street.
Attach just picked up a big kill there on Zoom on the other side of the map. So Study still at A. Attach, he's going to pick up another. So 1 on 3 now for Study, the sniper who picked up our first kill. Checking for that bomb, can't find it, and he will be cut down.
We could fight 4 on 2, but here comes first action coming in. Study, huge win there on Pac-Man. 2 go down for Rise. Denial have the man count, the man advantage. It's all up to Wheats. The bomb is going to get planted.
Yeah, that was a nice push from all of Denial. Study picking up the first one, his teammates grabbing one at range, and now Wheats, he is in a very tough position. Study is going to pick up some major kills. Here's another with the sniper.
Just pre-aiming the post alley door. Wheats walks right in front of his line of sight, and Study just does not miss with this sniper rifle.
He needs to get things going and play like the Zuma we know. Pac-Man is off the donut now with a breadstick. And we're going to see one player in the back versus Pac-Man. Pac-Man getting early shots. His teammate will clean it up. Rise Nation with a phenomenal teamwork push here. Rotating over there. He just dipped out and went to A. So Pac-Man, can he pull this off in the 1-on-2? The answer immediately no, says Replays, as he will shut that down with the Remington. Here comes the defuse from Zuma, and Denial is going to win 2 straight to make it 4 on 3, a 1-round game. And down goes Study, so now it's all up to Zuma. Rise Nation flooding forward. One player on the bomb. Zuma trying to stop him. Can't. And what an attack here from Rise Nation. Looney the distraction. Attach doing the damage. And there you're going to see the defuse from Pac-Man. A team effort.
Match life is on the line. Smoke's going out. Rise might be gearing up for the bomb plant, and they are. Another player goes down. It is all up to Saints, a 1-on-4.
This sucks if you're Saints. Smoke down. Bomb down. Everyone alive here for Rise, and he's got a nice angle. Unfortunately, not good enough. Gonna go for the bomb kill, and as soon as he shoots, he will be executed. Rise Nation, after dropping 2 straight, will close it out.
And as you can see there, Rise Nation, after dropping 2 straight games, as Chris said, winds up winning that crucial Game 5, taking the Scuff Showdown 3-2 last night. Definitely a big win for Rise Nation, proving they should be on top of this league. Now at 7-1, Rise in that game. Out of the 9 rounds, they had 6 first bloods. Looney with 4 of those 6, really stepping up for his squad. Pac-Man, always that objective guy. He definitely has the weakest S&D stats on this team, but that's because he's always the one diving on the bomb to plant, diving on the bomb to defuse. He's just the guy that just has to make the plays happen to make his team win. And when you have those slayers behind you like Attach and Looney, you'll make sure you can win those games as long as they are getting the kills for you. And they did just that. So Rise takes the big matchup versus Denial. Denial drops to 5-4 in the league. They wound up getting the free win against EG last night, putting them at 6-4. But let's take a look at the MVP of that match for Rise. We've done it 2 times already for this team. The 3rd time, it's no different. Attach is MVP for this squad last night up in that matchup. A 1.35 KD ratio throughout the whole series. 3.50 blitz caps in that one game. 6 dom caps on average, always rotating back, making sure he gets the crucial flags or pushing and being aggressive. He just gets the job done. Over 28 kills per respawn. Absolutely insane numbers from Attach there in those respawn games. Always important to outslay the opposing team. But finally, that S&D stat, man. A 1.78 S&D KD through those 2 games. Always going huge for his squad in that game mode. People call it the game mode that wins championships for a reason, because that man has been going off for that team. And in Warhawk S&D, Rise right now sits undefeated in the game mode at 4-0 so far this season. Guys, that's 2 of the 3 matches that happened last night. When we come back from this commercial break, we're going to take a look at match 3, the rematch from Anaheim.